Imagine, this animal dies. Not a little bit, not kind of tired. I mean, full collapse. It falls over, stops moving, doesn't react, looks completely dead, like, this is serious, dead. And the worst part? It does this on purpose, but also not really. Hi, I'm Laura. I explain weird things in animals and nature using simple drawings, curious thinking, and zero big words. If it looks strange, weird, or makes no sense, I explain it. So, why do possums fake their own death? Okay, imagine something wants to eat you. Not ideal. You have options. You could run, you could fight, you could hide, or you could just collapse and become a corpse. That's the possum strategy. And somehow, it works. When possums feel real danger, they don't attack. They don't try to scare anything. They don't even try very hard to escape. They just shut down. Their body drops. They fall over instantly. Their muscles go stiff. Their breathing slows down. Their heart rate drops. They stop reacting to what's happening around them. Their eyes can stay open, but they don't respond. Their mouth hangs open. Their tongue sticks out, which does not make things less comfortable. And then it gets worse. They release a smell, a very specific smell, like something that has been dead for a while, which is a lot of effort just to avoid being eaten. This behavior is called playing dead. But here's the important part. They're not really choosing it. It's not like, okay, now I will pretend. It just happens automatically. Their body switches into survival mode, like pressing a button you didn't even know existed. Danger, shut down. And once that happens, they can't just stop it immediately. They're stuck like that for a while, which is slightly inconvenient. And here's something even stranger. Sometimes, the possum doesn't stop immediately. Even when the danger is gone, it stays completely still, because its body is still in shutdown mode. It can't just decide, okay, I'm alive again. It has to wait until the system resets, which means the possum is lying there, fully aware, but unable to move. Not ideal. And during that time, it still looks dead, still smells dead, still convinces everything around it that it's not worth eating, which is exactly the point. Now, why does this work? Because predators don't like dead animals. Dead things can mean disease, poison, or something already spoiled. And eating the wrong thing can be worse than not eating at all. So when a predator sees a possum lying there, completely still, smelling questionable, it starts thinking, something is wrong here. And usually, it just leaves, which means the possum survives by doing absolutely nothing, which is honestly a very efficient strategy. Most animals panic. Most animals run. Most animals make things worse. Possums just turn everything off. Problem solved. Well, almost. Because sometimes they stay like that for several minutes, completely still, even when the danger is gone, because their body is still in dead mode. So the possum is just lying there, waiting for its system to restart, which is not very elegant. Imagine doing that in everyday life. Stressful situation, just fall over. Not recommended. But in nature, it works surprisingly well because predators are careful and possums use that against them. So next time you see a possum lying on the ground, not moving at all, don't be too sure. It might not be dead. It might just be very committed to the performance. Weird sometimes, but it actually makes sense. And now you know why possums fake their own death. Weird, right? See you next time.